be playing with my kids, right? Alright, go ahead.
Where did you go to school?
I went to school in Indiana, and I went to college in Indiana, and some high school in New Jersey. Go ahead.
Where were you born?
I was born in Bremen, Indiana, a little town in northern Indiana. But let me ask you guys some questions. Are you all? Does anybody in here like to write? Raise your hand. Do you like to write? Yeah. What kind of stories do you guys like to write?
About animals.
Yeah.
I like to write fiction stories.
Fiction stories, right? Go ahead, somebody. Go ahead.
I write any story.
Yeah.
About anything.
Now, how about you?
Fairy tale.
Fairy tales. Now, where do you guys get your ideas for your stories?
Usually our teacher puts out papers and pictures.
Yeah.
Books and movies.
Yeah, that's a good one.
When I'm home, I usually go on the deck and I look outside and see what I want to write about.
That's really cool.
My vacation that I took
Yeah.
when I was little.
Ah.
I like to take one scene, like anywhere I am, and mix it with a story in a movie or a book.
Where did you go on vacation?
I've gone to Myrtle Beach, Arkansas, a little bit through Tennessee, and to Oklahoma and Florida.
Oh, cool. Go ahead.
I like to write about princesses, and I get my ideas from like a Barbie movie or something.
Yeah.
The Princess Game.
Yeah.
I like to write about a lot of things, but I do like to write about my vacations sometimes.
Yeah.
And I've been to a lot of places. I've been to Jackson, Mississippi, Tennessee, Orlando, Florida, New York, where else? Atlanta. Oh yes, I've been there.
That's about it. Texas.
Texas,
Does anybody in here
Myrtle Beach, lots of places.
Sounds like it.
I think that's it. I think.
Does anybody like to read? Yeah. Now, does anybody want to guess what the best way to learn how to write and write well is?
Reading?
Yes, very good. That's
Because I know.
What?
Because once you read more, you kind of picture the words in your head.
Yeah.
Because you like keep on reading that word.
Yeah.
Over and you see it a lot, so you just like kind of learn.
Yeah, it's like food for your brain, and like you don't even know it's and then when you write, some of that same type of stuff will come out. Go ahead.
What's your favorite book?
My favorite book? I Love to Kill a Mockingbird. Have you ever read that? I still do. You don't know that mockingbirds die in that book, but it's a very good book. Go ahead.
What is your favorite sport?
Football. And then baseball. Go ahead.
How did you and your wife meet?
We both worked at a newspaper together. And she worked in the sports section, and I worked in the news. And we just met, and, we liked each other. Go ahead.
Do you know your wife's last story?
She doesn't work for newspapers anymore. She works at pharmacy now. But she wasn't a writer. She worked in the department.
What's your wife's full name?
Pamela Jordan Paris. Are you guys retaining all this?
Probably. How did you choose the subject in the paper, the crime news section versus sports or other topics?
That's a good question. I like I've done a little bit of everything, but I think I just liked sports so much I didn't want to have to like make it into a job. And then like with what I do now is it's a lot of fun. You hear something on the scanner and then you run to it, and there's a lot of energy, and you have to do it very quickly. And there's something called an adrenaline rush, where it's like you're just so excited. Like when you go into a birthday party, you get so excited, and you got the cake and sugar. That's kind of how it's like for me, where I go, and you just have to find out so much information so quickly, and you know, it's a rush, and you know, there's so much time. You know, the newspaper has to be done at a certain time. So, you know, if you don't have your work done by then it's just like school. Well, then you're out of luck, right? So you have to have it done. You know, you have to, you know, you talk to everybody, then you write it all down, and then you go and you type it in, and then somebody reads it, and, you know, so they make sure, you know, they understand it, and it's right, and all that kind of stuff. And if they may have some questions, you might make more phone calls and put more information into it, and then they read it again, and then they put it in the, you know, put it on the computer, and then it, you know, goes in these big presses, and then it's printed and stuff. That's kind of what my, go ahead.
What is your favorite crime story?
What's my favorite crime story that I wrote? Let's see. I'm going to keep thinking about that. Go ahead.
I just forgot one.
All right. We'll come back.
Did you do the scene at the fair with the crime? With the shooting?
Yes, I did work a little bit on that.
They're shooting at the fair.
Yeah.
Do you know how they're shooting?
How they're shooting?
Like, did they actually hurt somebody?
Yeah, somebody got hurt, but they're okay. Nobody got, you know, they're out of the hospital and stuff.
Actually, they kind of, when you were a boy, did you ever become a Boy Scout?
No, I wasn't a Boy Scout. I wish I was, though. It sounded like a lot of fun. Go ahead.
What kind of games do you like to play with your daughters?
What kind of games do we play?
Board games.
Yeah.
When I was little.
Yeah, and we. And, what else we do? I don't do anything. Go
Play
ahead.
the Wii. What's your favorite color?
What's my favorite color?
Red.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, girls, one more question each, and then we're going to show Andy and Bella one of our favorite games.
Okay.
What is it? Oh, do you have a favorite flower?
Favorite flower. I like giving roses. Go ahead.
What's your favorite place to go to? Like, restaurant?
A restaurant?
I know your favorite.
What one?
Right.
Right.
Because only restaurants that you always want to go is right.
Yes, because I don't want to wait on a waitress with you and your little.
What do you like to do for fun?
Hang out with my kids, right? We go to the aquarium a lot, and we go lots of different places, right? Where else do we go? The Kids Museum. And
I love that place.
yeah.
We did the aquarium last year. The troop did.
Oh, really?
Yep,
That
we
place
went
is
to
cool.
Seabird Hospital,
Oh,
and
yeah.
we saw all the turtles that were like that were injured.
Yeah.
Yeah, and two of them, and you know those big ships with the island on? Two of them almost got their head cut off.
Oh, no.
Their shell got broke. One shell got broke, and one got its head cut off. And one kept, every time you would stand and look at it, kept putting its flipper and, like, splashing water at you. Oh, it's funny. It's like...
Oh, that reminds me of one of my more bizarre crime stories is when I was sitting in the office one day and I got a phone call that somebody's arm had been bitten off by an alligator. You all want to hear about that one?
Yes, it was on TV. Yeah.
He's okay.
Wasn't it, he was standing somewhere?
He was swimming in the water where alligators live.
No.
No, he knew.
That is crazy. What if he was drunk?
No, it
He
wasn't
was
that.
probably out of his mind.
Yes.
All right, who got next? Go ahead.
What is your favorite country?
This one. United States. Go ahead.
Do you like to dance?
No. Well, we sometimes have dance parties, right?
Oh.
That's what you guys do.
We do too.
What's your favorite
Color.
color? What's your mom's favorite color? You don't know my favorite color, you don't know?
I forgot.
We'll say pink, right? Or orange and blue, probably. Yeah, orange and
Yeah, probably.
blue. Go ahead.
And one of the toilets at the hospital got ran over by a car.
Oh, no. It was in the wrong place, wasn't it?
It was walking across, it was the mommy turtle. It was walking across the road to get to its nest. But it's all better now. What's your favorite flower?
Roses.
All right, we got Grace and Phoebe, and then that's it. Any questions?
I ran
No
out.
other questions?
You ran out, Phoebe?
What's your favorite color?
You already asked that one.
Red. Yeah, then I'm not.
Ask him who his favorite college football team is.
What is your favorite college football team?
My wife's a huge gator.